Today, I'll be responding to a comment on how often can we change the bedding of our chickens and at what week should we switch to sawdust. Changing the bedding of your chickens depends on some factors like the type of bedding that you're using, which may be sawdust, wood shaving, rice straw, or others, the number of chickens that you house, the season, either heat or rainy season, and the method of raising them, which may be deep litter or battery cage method. Now, the type of bedding that you're using will determine how often you should change your litter. Wood shaving tends to stay longer than sawdust or rice straw. Therefore, if you're using sawdust, you need to change their bedding at least every 1 to 2 weeks. But this will depend on the season. And also, the number of chickens that you house will tell you how often you should change your bedding, because more chicken will produce more litters than few chickens, which may require frequent changing. Now, during rainy season, we are required to change our bedding frequently than we do during dry season. And also, the method we use to raise our flocks, which may be deep litter or battery cage, will determine how often we change their bedding, because in deep litter system, the beds are more closer to their litters than in battery cages, which means if we are using deep litter method, we are required to change their bedding frequently. And also, switching to sawdust do not have a particular time or period, because it can be used from day one, or you can decide to use any type of bedding you want. But when you are using sawdust from day one, you are advised to use brooding paper or any solid paper like newspaper to cover the surface of the bedding. This is also good for them, as it can encourage floor feeding from the first day of arrival. In conclusion, changing the bedding of your chickens strongly depends on the season you are raising them. During heat or dry season, you can wait 1 to 2 weeks before you change their bedding. But during rainy season, you don't have to wait to change the whole bedding. If you notice any wet area, change it immediately to keep your flocks safe and to keep their litters dry.